to be back. It's been a while. The last time you and I recorded, and the last time we recorded really was like the podcast was before I went to Vegas. So this is like after Vegas, and it was great, mate. I had such a good time. Just me and the wife went, and we obviously went to see the Backstreet Boys in the Sphere, which is like you don't even have to be a fan of the band. Like mind-blowing visuals, like insane. It's for people that may not be familiar with the Sphere. It's basically this giant sphere, and they put concerts on the inside. And like right now, they're showing the Wizard of Oz, like the original Wizard of Oz movie, but they've added stuff to it. So they've added scenes to it, and then it's like a whole immersive experience. So like the
Yeah,
part where
it looks insane. Like
yeah, like the part where like the trees are throwing apples at the characters, little sponge apples fall from the ceiling onto you, and you can take them home.
that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like the
I had
hurricane,
obviously
the
like
tornado scene is like wind blowing around. You can feel the wind. It's like amazing.
I think most people know of the Sphere, don't they? Like I think you live in a pretty sheltered life if you've not at least heard of it. You know, obviously if you
Yeah,
watch the F1 when the F1's in Vegas,
yeah,
you can't miss it. It's a massive ball on the screen. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um,
It really is like it stands out. You can't miss it in that sense. Yeah, it's massive. It's the first
yeah,
thing
but
we
like
seen when we landed.
watching the videos that you posted though of that concert, like the opening and stuff, was the first time I'd actually seen the inside of it.
Yeah,
And I was like, man, that's nuts. Like, I want to be there. Like, I'm not
a
even a
fan.
fan of them. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I would have gone just for the experience of that. You know?
Yeah, there was this one scene where it was just in between songs, everything went black and like the other screen and everything went black. It was dark, and then these white lasers came out from like real lasers. They weren't part of the screen. They came out and shot across the room and hit the screen. But as they hit the screen, they've got it timed right, so it looks like that laser is burning an image into the side of the sphere. So it's like and it was drawing all these weird shapes, and then the shapes would disappear, and then it'd move, and it'd draw more shape, and it looked like the lasers were literally making these marks, and they weren't. You could turn the lasers off, and it would still do its thing, but it was all timed and synced up. And then the next thing you know, um, it doesn't go black anymore. It goes, it looks like you're outside, and I don't know if it was intentional, but I could feel wind blowing on me. It literally felt like the roof had come off, and we were in the Sahara Desert. All you could see was sand and blue sky, and then there's them on the stage, and it was just like I'll have to send you a little clip of that because I did film it, but it's just
Did it make you
amazing.
feel weird at all when you were watching it? Like,
Does a little bit,
you
yeah,
know when you're on like one of these like virtual roller coasters or something.
yeah.
Sometimes it can make you feel a bit queasy. Did
Apparently,
you get
some
anything
people
like that?
do. Yeah, some I didn't, but apparently some people have gotten a bit queasy with it. Yeah, because it's just the whole room is like feels like the whole room is moving.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
it's just mind
I
blowing.
actually seen it. I don't know what it was from to be fair, but it was like I seen this clip of it recently on Instagram, and they made it look like the roof was caving in, and like
Yeah,
well, I say caving in, it wasn't really caving in. It was like it was closing in basically. Somehow, even though you're inside the sphere, they made
yeah,
the room look like a square box, and the roof of this box and the walls were all getting smaller. So imagine you're in this cube, even though you're in a big sphere, and the cube is closing down and the ceiling's coming in
yeah,
quicker than the rest. That's what they made it look like. And I was like, I was watching this video and I watched it about 10 times and I was like, how are they doing that? Do you know?
yeah, yeah. It really is
But I
like I
can
can't get
imagine
my head
videos
around it.
don't do it justice. It'll be one of them things like where you see it and it's probably like a completely different experience in person to what you would see on a video.
Yeah, yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely, mate. It's just like the videos do not do it justice for how great it is. I mean, they still pick it up pretty well, but you've got to be there. And anyone that's like toying with the idea of going, they've just announced a load more dates in the summer. So I urge anyone that's interested, if you can afford it, go. It is expensive. It costs a lot of money, but
How much are tickets to go to something like I'm not specifically the
I,
concert you went to, but generally speaking, how
well, so
much
okay, so the
does it
tickets for
cost to go there like an event?
the Wizard of Oz experience to go and watch the movie, they were $200 US dollars a ticket. So I don't know what that is in pounds. Probably half that, maybe
Probably
100
like
quid.
170 or something, right?
No, probably
Somewhere
about
between
£100, I'd
150 and
say. I think it's about
170.
half, isn't it? Isn't it
I think
half?
it's more these days, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong there. Like, let me have a
It
look.
might be about 120 then, if I had to guess. 120 quid to go in and see. But that was that. A concert costs a bit more than that.
148,
Oh,
$149,
okay. Yeah. There you go.
or £149, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah, that's that. I mean, the concert tickets were more than that, but we bought them with a hotel package, so it was like part of
Yeah.
the. We booked the flight separate and then spend the money while we're there. Even fast food, mate, is ridiculously priced. The two of us went to McDonald's and you're spending like $60 in McDonald's. It wasn't McDonald's, it was another fast food place. Can't remember the name of it, but $60 for fast food is ridiculous.
Is it just
For two
just
people.
Vegas is expensive? Is it?
Just Vegas is expect like they've worked it out that like okay, we've got all these fancy restaurants, Gordon Ramsay restaurants everywhere you turn. His face is everywhere. I like Gordon Ramsay, so it doesn't bother me, but a lot of people don't like him. So if you don't like Gordon Ramsay, don't go because he's everywhere. But they've Vegas have worked it out that it's like, okay, people are going to go to McDonald's to save some money, so we'll just charge more at McDonald's, and they just do. They just everything's expensive, so you can't eat cheap.
Yeah. To be fair, with me and my wife have just come back from Disneyland in Paris,
Oh
and it's
yeah, I was
exactly
that
the
good.
same thing. It was incredible, mate. Like it was really good. Jen, like Louise is already wanting to book it again. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
she's already talking about going back next year. Even though I'd said I'll go like once while my little boy's a kid, and that'll be it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But she's already like, "No, I'm going back next year now." But it was so expensive, mate. It was like,
yeah. We
you know,
did the one in Florida, and it is pricey.
I've heard Florida's even worse. But like we don't get me wrong, we because we only planned to do it once. We sort of did like balls to the wall on it as well. So
Yeah,
like we went for this one meal where like my son got to like it was like fine dining. My son got to meet like the Disney princesses and princes. They'd come around the table and they'd
yeah,
sign autographs and get pictures and all that. 320 quid for the meal and drinks and stuff. We just went for a normal meal that was like buffet over in the Marvel Hotel for the three of us. Basically, the buffet and a drink each, 150 quid. And in the
yeah,
park,
hell yeah,
yeah, in the park was not much difference either. It was like so for our US listeners, like US dollar wise, that's 200 quid for $200, right? For a single course meal and drink. It's expensive, but it is magical. It is cool. Like we
yeah,
seen the what did they call it? It's like like basically they do like a fireworks and a light show on the castle.
yeah,
I'm not easily impressed, and I would say like it's probably one of the best things I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. Like the
yeah.
drones and the fireworks and the lights on the castle. I thought it was just going to be like some spotlights and a bit of lasers and stuff like that. This was like full animation, sync to music, and like
Amazing, yeah.
basically like they'd fire like someone fired a wand of sparkles sort of thing, like, and you see the sparkles like go up the castle sort of thing, and then out the top, and there's like fireworks go everywhere, and then they've got like water jets shooting around and drones making it look like the sparkles are hanging in the air and stuff. And I was just like, fuck,
Amazing,
it's
isn't it? Yeah,
and
that's
it's not like
incredible.
it's not like a 2 or 3 minute show, even it goes on for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
seeing the one in Florida and it was amazing. We want to take the kids there as well, maybe next year. Um, but yeah, again, pricey, very expensive. So
Well, it's one of them
that's what
things
it's
though,
like.
isn't it? I think like if you can do it, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, unless you're a millionaire, going to Disneyland hurts.
Yeah,
because they know they've got you by the bollocks. They've got you. You're in the park. It's really difficult, it's far for you to go and like go to a normal shop or anything like that. Even the shops that are just outside the park that have been allowed to somehow exist there,
yeah.
they know they've got you. So you know what I mean. Like a beer in the hotel that we stayed in like was like $20 for a beer. You know what I mean? And I was just
Unbelievable,
like,
isn't it? Really is like that they're able to get away with that. Like it's so expensive.
that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? We went and got like three ice creams or something. And it was like 40 quid for three ice creams. And I was just like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
I was just raging. Like I just turned, it made me feel old. I turned into an old bastard. Do you know what I mean? I was just like,
yeah,
what is this price gouging? Like I was just angry about it the entire time I was there. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's mad. But you do what you can for your kids, don't you? And if you can do it, then do it. You should do it. And even if
yeah.
it's just once, do it.
It is an amazing experience as well. And to be fair, like you can see why it's expensive because like when you're there is as many staff as there are guests. Like
Yeah,
literally, there are staff for everything. Like you can't move in the park for a member of staff doing something to make your experience better. Like one of the things that happened when we were there is like I went on a kids ride with my son and my wife. It was like Cars, you know what I mean?
yeah. Disney
Cars ride,
cars.
like
Yeah,
And all it was like these like little carousel things that kind of like spin around each other, and they change tracks so that it looks like you're gonna smash into these other cars, but you don't. You know what I mean? Dead simple ride. But because I was basically like, I'm a tall guy and I'm basically sat in it with my knees up by my ears, my phone dropped out my pocket. Do you know what I
Oh
mean? And
no.
I was like, it had like all my cards on it and photos and whatever else that you keep on your phone, right? And I only discovered like that I'd lost this about 15, 20 minutes after this when I was stood in the line for the next ride, like a Toy
Oh
Story
no.
ride. And I realized what had happened. I was like, oh my God. So I ended up like running out this queue. And I was like, I kind of had a rough idea of what would happen. So I ran back to that ride and I just sort of ignored the queue and just like went in the exit bit and like tried to signal and was like, have you seen a phone sort of thing? I was trying to talk to this French woman. And she basically managed to tell me that like go and speak to guest services, and I was like, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm running around like a blind panic in this park. My wife ends up finding me, sort of thing, and I guess we eventually track down where guest services is. This is in the mall park, and like guy brings out the phone and like makes me unlock it with my face and code and stuff, and he's like, there you go. And I was like, if that was anywhere else,
Be
that was
gone.
gone.
Be gone, mate. 100%.
It would
You're
100%
so
be gone.
lucky. That's pure luck, that.
Yeah. But
Oh
like
man.
but that's just what the I think that's just like because they've got so many staff, a staff member would spot that before a guest would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was just like, if I was sat there, I remember being sat there in guest services, and I was like, if I've lost this, it's going to ruin my holiday. Do you know what I mean? And it was on
Yeah,
like the
mate.
second
Yeah.
day of like 3 or 4 that we were there, and I
Yeah.
got it back, and I was just like so thankful that I got it back. I was just like, you know what I mean? Like
Very
it's sort of,
grateful,
if
yeah.
anything, weirdly, it sort of improved the experience because I sort of felt a bit more secure there the entire time. Then it wasn't like your trip to London. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
that was the worst, yeah. Because I just felt stupid as well, like, because I got robbed. So it was like taken from underneath my nose, literally.
Yeah,
So yeah, anyway. Yeah, no, that's good that you got that back, mate.
yeah.
So remember last time you mentioned the hot sauce being our new sponsor, Coney
Oh
Island
yeah,
hot sauce.
Coney Island.
Coney Island Sorcery. Well, Aaron, who was the guy who reached out to me originally, shout out to Aaron, he's an awesome guy. Um, he did come through with what he said he was going to do. So he sent me a couple of bottles. So we are going to be giving them away as prizes. And I, being the fool I am, one of them is upstairs. It's not opened, it's upstairs. I took it up to show my wife the other day and didn't bring it back down to the basement. So I've only got
Keeps it
one
next to
here.
his bottle of Spunk Lube by the bed.
Yeah, well, I've got a bottle of Spunk Lube. That's here. There are other sponsors. Shout out to Spunk Lube. Um, but yeah, the hot sauce. So this is the other one. This is a pretty hot one. This is Ricky Smokes Let's Go hot sauce. Smokes Let's Go is one of his sayings in the show. He says to one of the guys, he's like, "Smokes Let's Go." In other words, give me a cigarette. So this one is like got a smoky taste to it. I imagine. I haven't tried this one yet. It's a 6 out of 10 on the scale, and that's the bottle. So we're going to be giving this one away. It's unopened. The seal hasn't been broken on it. So we're going to be giving that one away. And then there's another one of the original sauce, which is up, like I say, it's upstairs. I'm not going to run upstairs to grab it, but it's this one. But this is the original bottle. So it's in a bottle like this, but it's this sauce. So it's the decent hot sauce it's called. And this one is a 2 out of 10. So it's not this one's not really hot. It's got a kick, but it's not really hot. I have tried this one. As you can see, the bottle's empty. This one I haven't tried yet, but it's a 6 out of 10, so it'll be up there. So yeah, stay tuned to our Facebook page if you haven't. That's where we're going to be running the competition. So you need to go to Majors Mess Hall on Facebook and follow the page if you're not already. I think everyone is, but follow it and yeah, we'll be doing something soon. So stay tuned. Um, and yeah, shout out to Aaron. It really is. It's nice. When we did the Spunk Loop thing, I reached out to them and I asked for like a cash sponsorship at first, and the guy, because they'd sponsored other podcasts, that's how I first found Spunk Lube. They were sponsoring other podcasts, so I thought they might want to sponsor us. And the guy said, "We're actually sponsoring too many podcasts at the moment, so we'll do a product sponsor if you want to do that." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, we can do that." And then the next thing got Spunk Lube up to my eyeballs. So they are they are our other sponsor. So again, and I keep saying this, if you want a free sample of Spunk Lube, which is the personal lubricant, I didn't say adult lubricant this time because it's creepy. Um, the personal lubricant, just
I think
let me
lubricant's
know.
enough. People are going
Well,
to assume that Spunk Lube isn't for their fucking engine or their door handles or what. maybe you could use it on your door
Do
handles.
you know
Maybe
what,
that's
mate?
your thing.
I think you could. I think you could use it on your doorknobs. It's good on your knob. It's good on the doorknobs. It's good on whatever you want. If any,
You know what, right?
I'm
Like
gonna try it instead of WD-40. I'm gonna try this.
if the market department at Spunkloo are listening to this, right? You've had
Oh,
your
most
money out of
definitely not.
us, guys. You need to step up your game. Like,
In other words, send Chris some samples in the UK.
or not, you know what I mean? Like, just
Or not.
I already have to answer enough difficult questions at this end
What it
about our
is.
affiliations, but
Well, that's why I think you should have it, mate, because then if anyone asks you, you can go, listen, I don't need to say anything. The product speaks for itself. Have a sample.
you know what? That's a
Obviously, a
great
bit
idea.
more awkward if it's your mum asking you, but
Yeah, mum. There's a 500 milliliter bottle of Spunk Lube. Go nuts.
report back. Report.
There's half a liter of jizz looking lube. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah,
that's a nightmare. Gonna have to
there's
shake that
something.
one.
That's the thing about Major's Messel, though. There's something for everyone. You got spunk lube, you got hot sauce. Like I said last time,
Yeah.
just don't mix them up.
We're
Don't
going to
don't.
branch out into powders next. So if there's any Colombians listening, just
Oh,
give
mate,
us a shout.
this leads into the next segment. Okay, so I'm going to show you the product here. This is we're going to do hit or shit. Okay, so this is hit or shit where we review a
Let's
product.
go.
I'm already going to tell you straight away it's a hit. I want to rave about this because it's and this is sounds like a shameless plug because they sponsor us. They don't sponsor us. This is not a sponsored ad. Okay, this is because I really like the product. And if they want to sponsor us, please do.
And you've just seen the quality of the ads we'll do for you. Okay,
Yeah.
we're all about that product.
So this.
Here's your money.
So you just mentioned like what did you say, a seasoning or something before? Your powder. You said a powder.
Powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I
this
was
is
making a cocaine joke, but this is okay too.
yeah. This is well. This is as addictive as cocaine. That's a fact. So this.
Scientifically proven. He tried both side by side, and he's equally pleased.
Yeah, so this is Dano's, and Dano's is the guy his name's Dan Oliver, and he started out a company in I think it was like 2020. So right when COVID was happening, maybe slightly before that, but when COVID happened, he started to sell this. This is the original one. He started to sell this by doing videos and stuff with cooking videos with using this, and he started it in his nan's kitchen. Like that's how like, and I just love the story of it of how he started. It's amazing. And he picked up traction online because COVID he couldn't go out and sell it. Like he used to go to like markets and stuff like farmers markets and things and sell this, but he couldn't do that anymore because of COVID. So he did it online. Ended up selling loads, became really popular, and the company's just grown since then. So now it's this
What
massive.
exactly is it? Is
It's a
what
seasoning
is?
to add. You add it to like you can add it to anything. So this one here, it recommends it on the back: chicken, beef, vegetables, stew, mac and cheese. And you can put it in more. You can put it in whatever you want. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. I don't want to get into reading out the the ingredients list, but it's just got like kind of want to now because it's not that big actually. I just don't have much light where I am, so just bear with me a second. It's got um, it's got garlic in there, sea salt, granulated onion, dried lemon, dried
Just
lemon
like
peel.
mixed seasoning, is it?
Yeah,
That's what
basically,
it
yeah,
is.
dried orange peel.
Oh, that's a different one.
Mustard seeds, got everything in there. But it's so you put it on anything, and it's low in salt as well. I mean, it does have sea salt in it, real sea salt, but it's low in salt. Really tasty. So he did that one, and then he did this is the spicy one, Dano's spicy. So it's the
Oh
same
yeah.
kind of deal, but it's got a bit of a kick. It's not mega spicy. It's just got a kick. So there's that one. Then I've got an array of them here because my friend Amy, who's always sending me stuff from the US, she's just amazing. I say amazing too much. I know it's like the one word I should stop saying, but Amy is amazing.
Why? If you enjoy the word, say
I
it.
know, mate, because I hear myself saying it. I'm like, God, I say amazing all the time. But she sends me stuff all the time. So Chipotle, I just had this one before. Lovely Chipotle. Again, I'm not going to read everything out, but pork, brisket, chicken, wings, tacos, and chili. Tells you and everyone. This one is taco seasoning. So Dano's taco seasoning. Just going to
Oh,
bang through
season
all
your
these now.
taco. Put that on
This
it.
is yeah. This is primo. So this is good for steaks. This has got. Do you know what? I wish you could smell it, mate. It's lovely. This one. You put it on steaks. I put it on chicken wings, and it's really nice. That's the primo. Then there's these larger ones. These are bigger, so that's the just to show you the
Oh,
differences.
how much of this stuff have you got?
Mate, she sends me stuff. I just ask her to send me a couple, and she sends me loads. So this one here is spicy barbecue. It's not spicy at all. It's got a very sweet barbecuey taste to it. Now these ones are Dano's Outlaws, so these are slightly different, but they're bigger.
You know what?
Blackened
I don't try enough sort of like
seasonings.
no, not I use loads of seasoning on my
You'd
food.
love these, then, mate. I'll have to send you some.
Probably, yeah, but I don't try enough I don't know what you call this, sort of artisanal products or stuff that isn't just like main brands
Yeah,
sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like if I go like to the supermarket or farmers markets or whatever, like the things that I would come away with would be like sort of like everyone would have heard of. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I love stuff like this, so I should try more stuff like this. If you
You
know what I
definitely
mean?
should, mate. Maybe I'll send you some to see what you think.
Mm.
This one here is
Needs a lot of
blackened.
chicken, so send me the chicken one or the spicy one if you're sending me some.
Will do, mate. Well, this one's nice. Blackened Bloody Mary. That's nice. Really good stuff. So you can put it in Bloody Marys, or you can put it on all kinds of stuff.
Do
It's
you
like the
drink
same
Bloody
as this.
Marys?
I don't make them, but you can.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Quite
be
good
a
stuff.
Bloody Mary fan either, to be fair.
Seafood,
Like,
Bloody Mary, cocktails, chicken, and roasted veggies for that one. That's the recommended ones you can put it on. Then there's two more left here now. Sweet Caribbean, never tried that one yet. Haven't even opened it. So that one looks nice. And then this one, it is incredible. This is butter dust, mate. It's called butter dust. And it's exactly what you think it is. It's butter dust. It's dusty butter. And you can put it on popcorn and everything it says on the back
I
there.
bet, I bet, I bet you that sweet Caribbean one's nice on chicken.
Probably, mate. Yeah, yeah. Chicken, seafood, veggies, popcorn, pasta for the butter one. And it literally, when you put it in the pan and you put it on stuff, it sort of like melts in, and it's like a buttery. It's lovely, mate. Really nice, good stuff. So yeah, that's Dano's. Check it out, Dano's seasoning. You know what? You can't buy it here. That's why Amy sends it to me because you can't get it in
Where
Canada. It's
where
only
where
in
do
the
you
US.
where do you acquire that
Amy.
season? Well, they can't buy it from. No one's going to go online, are they, and go like, "Oh, fucking, hell, I'm searching for Amy." Oh, there's a lot of results. Where can they go and get it? You know?
Okay, I know that they sell it in Kroger's, which is a US grocery store. They also, I feel like they sell it in Target, but the best place to get it if you're in the US is, believe it or not, is Amazon. Go on Amazon, you can get them, and they're quite cheap on Amazon. So they'll just come
Yeah, get
straight
get
to
on
your
Amazon,
door.
but
You
fuck those
might,
guys. Like,
you might be able to find it on
crazy.
Amazon. I can find it on Amazon, but it's like $64 for a massive one, and I'm like, I'm not paying that. Amy just sends it to
Yeah,
me.
it's nice, but it's not that nice. So if you want to
It,
sponsor us,
it is,
Danos,
but
get in
like, I
touch.
just don't need to buy it because, like I say, Amy's
Yeah, you've got like a
Amy's really
year's
nice.
supply of seasoning there, like if you used it every day and everything.
Yeah, Amy
Yeah.
said, let me know
And,
when
and,
you're
and
when you're
failing
on.
that, guys, if you can't find it on Amazon, just reach out to Amy. Amy will sort you out.
Well, yeah, if you want some, mate, just ask Amy now and she'll send it to me and I'll forward it on to you.
I have literally just sent 10 Amy's a message now on Instagram. We'll
Amy
see who comes
Martin.
back. We'll see what lands.
Amy Martin. So if you've messaged anyone that's not an Amy Martin, you've messaged the wrong Amy.
Yeah, fuck.
Um, but yeah, Amy, if you're listening and there's a small version of this, which I think this is small, bang one in the mail for for
There you go.
Greg.
Yeah, Amy, come on, Amy. Amy Martin, Willis, Anita.
Yeah. Oh, hilarious. Right, yeah. So Danos, check it out if you are in the US.
I I've got a hit as
Oh
well.
yeah, what's your hit, mate? What's your no, it's a hit or shit, remember? But you've
It's
already
no,
given
it's
away.
hit or shit, but you opened with it being a hit, so I'm going to do the same. You know what I mean? I'm keeping
It's
with the
hard not to
format.
when I'm raving about a product to then at the end go, it's a hit. Because
Yeah,
then it's like, well,
exactly.
no shit.
My hit right was for work last week. Went to Manchester in the UK and did some sort of like entertainment and went for a meal in a bar and all that to celebrate a deal that's just been done. And
Dodgy deal.
dodgy deal, yeah. And one of the things was we did electric shuffleboard. Now I don't know. Apparently, this is starting to become a thing now. I hadn't heard of it before doing it. This was the first time I'd done it. Dead simple premise. If you've not heard of it before, is like you basically go along to this place, like, and what you've got, what I can describe is like it's like a mini bowling lane, but it's like sort of raised up at like chest height,
Yeah.
and it's got like two gullies down the side and a gutter at the end, and then it's got like it's split up into segments, and basically you've got like one, two, three, four, five, and it's got different games on it. So there's like one where basically you've got to like slide these pucks. You get like four pucks each, and you've got to slide these pucks along. and get as many points as you can. And the further you get along, the more you score. If you go off the side till the end, you get nothing. And you can
Yeah.
knock each other's pucks off because you take like a throw a go. It's kind of like if you've watched the Olympics and you see them people who like what do they call it, curling, where they're like they
Yeah.
throw
Curling's very
a
popular
puck
here.
and then they go along and they're there with a little brush. It's like
Yeah.
that, except you haven't got a brush and there's a gutter. So fun. It was so much fun. Like I went along thinking like, I'm not really going to enjoy this, but I'll just do it for the crack of it. You know what I mean? Like we're doing it at work, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like we played it for about 2 hours. You had like different games where you had to like be the person to get closest to the spot, and honestly, it was so much fun. So if you've got that in your area, go and do it. It was amazing.
Electric
Electric
shuffleboard.
shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend it. A lot of fun.
After you've had your Danos,
Yeah.
electric
That was another
shuffleboard.
thing as well. They were like in the particular place we went. They had like a waitress that would come to you, and she was like bringing like nibbles and food to the lane and beers and whatever. So you didn't have to leave this like
Oh,
lane
that's
to go
good.
and
Yeah.
like sort things, and it pops up on the screen with like whose turn it is next and who's playing who, and it like point scores it at the end. The one we went to sent you like this website, and it's got a picture of you all on it. It's got like videos of like the best bits. You can see like people's reactions in the lane where they're scoring good and stuff. Like, um, and it sort of like shows your stats and all that kind of stuff. So it was like a proper full experience sort of thing. And like we were looking at the photos for the day or two after, like having a laugh about them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good. Really, it was really good fun. Electric shuffleboard to
Yeah. Give it
hit.
a whirl. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I think it'll become a thing if it's not already. And like I've just not I've just stumbled across it early. Like you know what I mean. If it's not already a thing in the area where you are, I imagine it'll become a thing because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Wasn't like too physical either. You know, like bowling sometimes, like you'd be knackered after 2 games. It was
Yeah.
nothing like that. It was kind of like easy playing, easy going, but fun.
Yeah, that's good. I'd like to play that. I'll have
Yeah,
to
it was
look
good.
into it. Nice.
Good.
Let's move on to Grinds My Gears. Have you got a Grinds My Gears?
I do.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go
but
to
but
it.
start with yours.
Okay, here's Grinds My Gears. So mine, and this just came to me the other day because I seen a meme actually on Facebook, and I was like, that grinds my gears. I'm going to bring that up in the podcast. When I came back to the UK last year for my granddad's funeral, I noticed something I hadn't noticed before, and I imagine that it's happening where you are now in Northern Ireland, and that's where when you open a bottle, okay, you take the cap off, and for some
A little bit. That
stupid
just makes it get
reason,
in the way.
the cap doesn't come off the bottle anymore. So I'm just showing this for our North American listeners. You open it like this, and the cap doesn't come away like this. It's attached to that ring that's on the
On a
bottle
little bit
there.
of
It's
plastic.
attached like this, and you
Do you
can't.
not have that there?
No, because what's the point of it?
I think there's something to do with like basically for recycling purposes, isn't it? Let me look it up.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So it's to reduce plastic pollution and improve recycling rates, ensuring caps do not end up
Ridiculous.
as litter in oceans or on beaches.
It's not gonna.
It's
It's
an
not gonna work.
EU
I'm
mandate,
convinced of it.
so it's happening across Europe.
I'm convinced it doesn't work. And do you know what? I'll tell you right now the solution on how to cut down on your plastic waste. You ready? And it's genius. Okay. when somebody when you buy this, you pay as you when you buy it, you pay a 5 cent bottle deposit fee, right? Which you can get back once you save up a bunch of them. You take them to a bottle depot and they give you the money back. And that's what we do here. And it works great. Nobody wants to throw these away because it's money. And it's 5 cents per bottle. So you just save them up. Tramps, homeless people literally go around picking up bottles. They
Collecting them.
they collect them to get money. It's genius. It's a genius idea. So anyone that doesn't want it, throw it on the floor. A homeless person will find it, or someone else will find it that wants the
Boom, helps
money.
them.
It's genius, mate. None of this messing about with caps. It's such a
You know
stupid
what? Like,
idea.
it's funny you mention that because one of the things I debated as it grinds my gears is like our road is like that I live on. Really lucky. It's like a country road, really scenic and stuff. Like if I go out my door and I turn right, I'm looking at mountains, which relatively speaking for the area I live in is fantastic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, but because it's like a cut through road to a main road, and because about 10 minutes up the road, a McDonald's has opened in the next town over. I get and now I've got a Domino's in the town. You already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Right, fucking rubbish
Yeah,
everywhere. It filthy fucking muggle bastards just
yeah.
like basically driving along our roads because they're about to go onto a main road or whatever, just lashing bags of rubbish out the window. And it does me head. And
Oh,
like, I've paid good money to live here, and I've got some fucking cretins throwing
yeah,
their shit out of the window into my road just because it's like they can cut through onto the main road here. Does my
yeah.
head in. Do you know what I mean? So
I
something like what you're talking about there with the plastic bottles, if they did that with all that sort of stuff, you your trash pollution problem in any place in the world is probably sorted.
yeah, I think so.
Because as it says, if you're one of the people who just doesn't give a shit and will throw it out the window, someone will pick it up. You know what
Yeah,
I
and they'll
mean?
make money from it. Yeah, it's just a genius idea. I thought McDonald's would charge. I could be wrong about that, but a lot of the times here, you'll see McDonald's employees outside in the parking lots cleaning up the rubbish that people have left. Because I heard that they get fined if like it's fine. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that like McDonald's as a company will be fined depending on how much is.
Ah, well, like I'm 10 minutes drive away from this Mackey's, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just I noticed like it only opened about 12 months ago. I've lived in this house for 2 years. I have noticed a marked increase in the amount of rubbish being thrown in our road since that and the Domino's opened within the last 12 months.
yeah,
The Domino's is in our town. It's 10 minutes walk from my house, not 10 minutes drive away. Do you know what I mean? It's in this town. The McDonald's is a fucking town away. And
yeah,
my road now, I could go out into our road now and I could walk the length of it, which is about 10, 15 minutes from the bottom of my road up to the town. And I could pick up confidently now. I know I could pick up 5 or 10 different McDonald's wrappers,
yeah.
which is
Easy.
just disgusting considering we're 10 minutes away, drive away from this place, I think.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
mental.
It's disgusting.
Does me having.
No, I'm with you there, mate. Did you know what? Going back on Vegas, that's one thing I noticed about Vegas. Very clean. I never seen anyone picking anything up, but a lot of homeless people, but just really clean. There's no garbage on the floor. It's just tidy. I
Mm.
don't know who's
Dubai's
picking it
apparently
up.
the same, isn't it? Dubai apparently is like incredibly clean.
Is it?
Like I've not been, but I've know a bunch of people who've worked there or lived there. A bunch of people who went. Everyone says it's like super like dusty because it's basically in the middle of a desert, which I'm sure Las Vegas is probably the same if you look in the right
Oh,
places.
crazy. When we flew in, we were flying over deserts, and I'm like, I don't understand where life is. Looked like we were on
Yeah,
Mars.
yeah.
And then the next thing you know, all of a sudden, the city just appears literally in the middle of the desert. The city
I
is there.
imagine Dubai's the same, like it would be like that. But
Probably.
yeah, like really, really clean city apparently. Like apparently they have like a proper class system in Dubai as well, which is probably a bit crazy for us now. But like, I was talking to someone the other day and basically like his sister's like some like high flying CFO of some company over there. So she's earning good money. But by the by, like she's not a billionaire or a millionaire or anything, you know what I mean? She's
By the
probably
by.
well off.
By the
Huh?
by.
Uh-huh.
You said by the by.
By the by, yeah,
Saying by the
by the
by.
by. But like she was saying that like their neighbors, right, get their garden re-landscaped every year.
Really?
Like, yeah, re-landscaped every year. Over here in the UK, if I wanted to do that with my garden, that's a 30 to 50K project.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Do you know what I mean? Over there, $200.
Seriously?
Bunch of guys turn up like they're like Filipino or something. They're there for about 2 weeks, materials and everything, $200 completely re-landscape the garden. If they want
Wow.
it, a little fuel tanker comes to their driveway and fuels their car. They don't even have to go to a petrol station.
What?
Every housing complex over there has apparently got a pool, like that's lit and lifeguarded until like midnight. Like
Yeah.
the guy I was speaking to was like basically saying that he was going for a swim at like 11 o'clock at night. He's the only one in the pool and there's a lifeguard sat there. He, him and his brother-in-law would go play golf at like 7, 8 o'clock at night when the kids were asleep. The golf courses are all floodlit, and a guy follows you around with a beer cart. Like a caddy follows you around
Yeah,
with a beer cart. I was like, what the
unbelievable.
fuck is that?
Apparently they do that here. Some golf clubs like there's like a I don't know what they call, but it's like a woman that comes around with drinks and stuff for you as you're playing. I never
Mm.
done it, so I wouldn't know. But
He
what?
said like he said to me, right, he's like, it's the drunkest I've ever been playing golf. Because it's just and this is a Muslim country, right? Like where like drinking
Yeah,
sort of like it's not part of their culture. And he says it's the drunkest he's ever been playing golf.
that's
You know,
hilarious.
I just thought it was mad. But the $200 to re-landscape the garden blew my mind. I was like, how the fuck? Like every house apparently has a like over a certain sort of like the mid class up. Every house has a live-in maid.
Really?
Yeah, like to the point where like every house is built with like a bedroom, a kitchenette, a bathroomette, so this person can be there. And like he said, when he went over there, him and his kids weren't used to living like that, so they'd make a fucking mess like they did at home because at home they'd go back and clean it up later on. He says they'd leave a room having made a mess with the mindset that they're going to go back and like
Yeah.
um fix it later on, and he'd go back into the room and she'd been in and fucking cleans everything, and they felt guilty. Yeah, just
That's insane, isn't it? Talk about the way the other side live. Incredible. Um, yeah, mate, there's not, I mean, not a whole lot of stuff left on the list. I just figured I'd mention a few other things that are coming up this year that I'm looking forward to. One of them is Jimmy Carr's coming here, so we're going to see Jimmy Carr, me and Tony, with our wives. So we're looking
I'll be
forward to
good.
that. Yeah, and Matt Rife as well. Do you know who Matt Rife is?
No,
Oh man, he's so funny. He's a comedian.
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife, yeah. He's only young, but he's really funny. And
I do know him. I do know him. That's the
yeah,
fug guy. He says fug instead of fuck, doesn't he?
yeah. That's him. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Fucking
yeah,
love him.
yeah. So he's
Sorry.
he's coming here.
Fucking
So me and
fucking love him.
yeah,
He's
fucking
proper
love him.
funny.
Yeah. So me and the wife are going to see him as well in the summer. And then I've just
Are you
booked a
sure
trip.
about that? He's a good looking dude.
Years ago, I know. Yeah, she likes him as well. So
Oh God.
it's all right, mate. I'll pick someone else. I'll choose who I can have then.
Make it realistic, you know what I mean? If her target is Matt Rife, make
Just be
your
like,
target like a
yeah, I'll just be like
sister or
your
something
best
like
mate.
that.
Yeah.
Attainable. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who's your get out of jail free card? Yeah, mine's Matt Rife. Well, mine's your sister. So or your cousin or whatever, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I've just booked a trip as well to Boston. So I'm going to Boston. It's only for like 2 days in July with my friend Kelly. Kelly's used to be a host on this podcast, so she's coming over to visit. Two of us are going to a show in just outside of Boston, but we're going to Boston. We're going to do like she wants to go and see the what's the name of the Red Sox ground there? I've forgotten. Fenway. So we're going to do a little
Fenway
tour.
Park, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little tour of Fenway. We're going to go to the Cheers bar because I'm a big Cheers fan. Um, and then the show that we're going to see is like it's a pop band show. There's loads of pop bands on, and one of them is LFO. That's obviously only Brad that's left now. And Brad's been on this podcast a bunch of times. He was on an episode just 3 episodes ago. So I'm finally going to get to meet Brad. So I'm looking forward to that. That's like I wouldn't say a bucket list thing, but I really want to meet him. Like I've been a fan of his and his band for years, never got a chance to meet him. So that's going to be awesome. So yeah, should be fun. Never been to Boston before, so see what it's like. And those are just some things I'm looking
Enjoy.
forward to this year. Figured I mentioned. What about you, mate? Have you got anything coming up this year you're looking forward to?
Uh, you know what? Not really.
Receiving
Ironically,
some
like,
spunk lube in the mail.
yeah, fucking hell. Need to get slippy up in here, you know what I mean? Like make things happen.
Now
Yeah, no,
there's a
not really.
slogan
Like,
for them. Spunk lube, get slippy.
get slippy, yeah. Yeah, if you need any of that shit, you know what I mean? I'm all over that. But nah, like to be honest, mate, I'm just between work and stuff, like for the first time in like years, really, I feel like I'm in a good place.
Yeah,
And I'm just clinging on to that for dear life. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
despite the world being an absolute cesspit at the second,
yeah, it's insane.
politically and stuff, and like costs going all over the show and stuff, I feel in like a pretty good place mentally and physically and stuff. Like I'm doing a lot of exercise and stuff with the No Man Alone group that I'm part of over at Northern Ireland, which is sort of like a men's mental health exercise group sort of thing. I'm enjoying my job.
First time you come is the hardest.
Yeah, every time after that, it's a piece of piss. You fuck. You know what? Like, as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, God. Do you know what I mean? And I was just waiting for
Gav's
him.
gonna run
Like, when
away
I
with
uploaded that, I was
this.
like, Gav, any minute now will be landing in my inbox with like 2 words, can I? Do you know what I mean? And I just knew it. I knew it was
And you
coming, but
offered
it was
before I
like,
even asked you, like, if you want to use it, use it. And boy,
yeah.
did I use
Because I
it.
knew you'd be there. I knew you were already there. You know what I mean? I could feel you already with the Pistol Pete mask on, ready to go.
Well, that's the best of it is like that you don't know it's me, so it's just you saying that, and then it cuts to Pistol P. Unless you use Spunk Lube, and it's like that could actually be you.
You modify the voice, or is it purely natural?
No, it's just me. That's how my dad talks. So I just offer a little bit like this, and I've got the voice down to a T. That's all you do.
Very good. Pistol Pete. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So not really. I sound like a boring bastard, but the
Yeah,
reality is like I'm in a
you're in a
good
good
place, and
place, mate.
I
That's
just want
not
to hang
boring at
on
all.
to
That's
it. You know
great.
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. Excellent. All right, mate. Well, we'll wrap it up then, because don't want to make it a massively long episode, but yeah, you
And
happy to wrap it
we're
up?
gonna
Yeah.
try and upload now, like every Monday night
Well, yeah,
going into
yeah, yeah,
Tuesday,
yeah. It's a good
can't
point.
we?
Yeah. So we're going to try because I've gotten a bit lazy with it. So I'm forcing myself, and Chris is on board too. So I'm forcing myself to put more out. So we're going to try and put an episode out every Monday. And we've said it now, mate. Now it's out there. So we've got to
It's
try and
out
stick to
there.
it.
Like I wanted to say it because it needed to be out there, but we know it's hard to like listen and follow something like this if it's not like routine because it's
Yeah.
got to be part of your routine. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's
So
what we're
that's
going
what
to
we're going to
try and
try and
do.
do.
If we fall down, give a shit online. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
We haven't been there for you, and we're going to try and be there for you more. We're going to try and be part of your daily routine or your Monday routine, even if that's when you want to listen to it, but it'll be there. So yeah, that's the plan. Fingers crossed we stick to it.
Yeah. And as says, if we don't, give a shit.
Yeah,
Well, mainly
exactly.
give
Yeah.
Gav shit.
Yeah.
Give Gav
Yeah,
shit.
just that's fine. Yeah. I'll just forward it on to Chris. It's just no problem.
And I'll say I told you. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Okay. All right, mate. Well, you take it easy and we'll
You
talk
too.
again soon.
See you soon.
See ya.